Today we're going to talk about, can a plant-based diet really supercharge your weight loss efforts? And yes, I'm going to say yes, but we're going to discover the secret strategies involving not only a plant-based diet, but a few other things. So my name is Dr. Lori Marbus. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm a board-certified family and lifestyle medicine physician who really has been helping people, one, understand a plant-based diet for almost 13 years now, and been practicing medicine on my own for a couple of decades. So lots of fun things to learn here. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Oh, by the way, if you're new, feel free to subscribe if you like what you're listening to, and I'd be so honored to have you as part of the community. So, all right, let's jump right in. So I'm sure if you've probably heard it before, right? So plant-based diets are the golden ticket to better health, right? Would you agree? But can they really help you lose weight? I would say absolutely. Now, with the right strategies, a plant-based lifestyle can be a game changer. So really offering sustainable weight loss in a really more vibrant, healthier you. You can feel good. You have good energy, reverse chronic disease, so many things, but we're going to focus in on the weight loss. And so what we're going to do is we're going to dive beyond the basics. We're going to dive into 9 powerful science-backed ways to make the plant-based eating your ultimate weight loss ally. All right, so number 1 is start with whole nutrient-dense foods, right? So plant-based doesn't always mean healthy, and I'm pretty sure you know what I mean, right? I'm sure you've seen them, the unhealthy stuff that's actually in the Impossible Burgers, the Beyond Burgers. You know what I'm talking about. That vegan cupcake might look tempting, but weight loss starts with focusing on the whole foods, like vibrant veggies, the yummy fruits, the hearty legumes, the nuts, seeds, whole grains. These really need to be your foundation. Now, why does this work? Whole, unprocessed plant foods are lower in calories and rich in fiber, which slows digestion and helps you feel fuller longer. So this means that fewer cravings and less snacking on empty calories. So doesn't that sound good? I would say so. So the pro tip here is to build meals around high fiber superstars like lentils, legumes, your starchy veggies like sweet potatoes, and then add in those dark green leafies to kind of fill up on fewer calories without ever feeling deprived. Number 2 is amp up the protein game. So think about plant-based, some people think that plant-based diets lack protein. I'm sure you've heard this. Where do you get your protein? I'm sure you've been asked that, right? But think again, foods like tofu, tempeh, chickpeas, lentils, edamame, and quinoa are excellent sources of plant protein and can help keep hunger at bay and support muscle growth. Now, why is this important? Well, protein really takes a little bit longer to digest. It keeps you feeling full, and it has what we describe as a thermogenic effect, meaning your body burns more calories processing it. Plus, preserving muscle mass while losing fat boosts your metabolism. Here's a pro tip. Add protein to every meal. So toss in chickpeas to a salad, for example. Enjoy quinoa breakfast bowl. I even like to add quinoa to my oatmeal. Or you can even put a stir-fry tofu with your favorite veggies. I've even been known to add the whole soybean to smoothies as well. All sorts of ways. So remember, your muscle is your metabolic furnace. So anything you can do, including resistance training and eating a higher protein plant-based diet, will preserve that metabolic furnace, meaning that you will burn more calories at rest than you were before. So really, really important. Number 3 is supercharged with intermittent fasting. Okay, so pairing intermittent fasting or time-restricted eating with plant-based diet can elevate your weight loss efforts. And what you can do is try kind of the popular 16-8 method. So where you eat within an 8-hour window and then fast the remaining 16 hours. Now, why does this work? A couple of things. Fasting helps your body tap into stored fat for energy and encourages metabolic flexibility. Plus, it naturally reduces your calorie intake without the need for strict counting. So here's a pro tip. Start your eating window with a higher protein, higher fiber meal, like a lentil and spinach salad or a smoothie packed with greens and chia seeds. This will also keep the cravings and the hunger at bay longer. Number 4 is prioritize the low-calorie, higher volume foods. So when hunger strikes, you can turn to volume foods like the dark green leafy veggies, zucchini, cauliflower, mushrooms, and broccoli. Now, these are low-calorie heroes, right? You can enjoy large portions without the calorie overload. Now, why does this work? Your brain will feel satisfied when your plate looks full. But these foods keep they keep the caloric intake low, and they're loaded with water and fiber, making them incredibly filling. So here's the pro tip. Bulk up on meals with veggies. Add zucchini noodles to pasta sauces. Toss roasted cauliflower into grain bowls, or make hearty vegetable soups. Number 5 is make the switch to whole grains. So refined carbohydrates like white bread and pasta may satisfy in the short term, but they lack the nutrients and the staying power of whole grains. And quinoa is actually a seed. Quinoa, farro, barley. Now, these are not only nutrient rich, but they provide lasting energy and keep your blood sugar stable. So why does this work? Well, whole grains have a lower glycemic index, so they digest more slowly, keeping you fuller longer and preventing those mid-afternoon energy crashes. I had a patient earlier this morning who mentioned, I switched from rolled oats to steel cut oats. She goes, not only are they more satisfying, she goes, but now I'm not hungry at 10 a.m. when I ate at 7. So that's really important to understand here, is because they're eating a more whole grain, right? It's less processed. The pro tip here would maybe switch out your rice for quinoa and pair that with a hearty stew with a side of farro or a fiber-packed meal that sticks with you. Next, number 6 is really stay hydrated, but you can make it fun. Hydration is really important for weight loss, but it doesn't have to be boring. So you could do green teas, herbal teas, or smoothies made with hydrating fruits like cucumbers and berries really can do wonders. So why does this work? Green tea, for instance, contains certain elements that boost metabolism, while water-rich foods really keep you hydrated and satiated without piling on the calories. Pro tip is to start your day with a glass of warm lemon water or just plain water at baseline, because that has been known to boost your metabolism 30-40% for the next half hour to 40 minutes. So that's a great way. Plus, if you think that you might be hungry but you're not sure, drink a glass of water and just wait 5-10 minutes and see how you feel. You might have actually been thirsty versus actually hungry. Number 7 is give your gut some love, right? So let's think about a healthy gut can really be the unsung hero of weight loss. So fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, miso, along with prebiotic-rich foods like the garlic, onions, and bananas, promote a balanced microbiome. So why does this work? A diverse gut microbiota improves digestion, reduces inflammation, can even influence how your body stores fat. So pro tip here is add a spoonful of, let's say, sauerkraut to salads, or pair miso soup with meals so effortlessly. That will really help include your gut-friendly foods. Number 8 is embrace mindful eating. So how often you do this, right? So do you find yourself scrolling, the death scrolling while you're eating? I know I'm guilty of that. I know we've all been victims of this very addictive device, which we can't live without anymore. Mindless eating leads to overeating. And so instead, slow down and savor your meals, right? And tune into your body's hunger and fullness signals. So why does this work? Mindful eating enhances your awareness. It helps you recognize when you're satisfied rather than stuffed. And it also allows you to enjoy your food more fully. So here's a pro tip. Put away any distractions during your meals. Put away the phone, turn off the TV, and then focus on the taste and texture and aroma of your food. And it makes eating a much more satisfying experience. A few ways you can do this as well is put down your fork between bites. You could chew your food 20, 30 times. Many times you're chewing so much you find yourself putting down the fork. And we're doing a little mindful challenge in the Healing Kitchen and my Master Metabolism weight loss group. And they've all been harping about how wonderful an experience it has been, because they didn't realize how quickly they were eating before. And they go, wow, I feel much more satisfied. I feel like I've enjoyed my food more. And so it's really connecting and creating a different relationship with food. So this it's more powerful than just slowing down your eating rhythm, but it creates another dynamic of eating a meal without those distractions. Number 9 is master the art of meal prepping, right? So when life gets busy, it's easy to grab what's ever convenient when hunger hits. Have you been victim to this? I know I have. And that's where meal prepping saves the day. So by planning and preparing your meals ahead, you can absolutely avoid more of the impulsive choices and stick to your weight loss goals. So why does this work? Having ready to eat healthy meals on hand eliminates the temptation to order takeout or grab unhealthy snacks. So pro tip is dedicate a day to batch cook essentials like roasted vegetables, quinoa, and a big pot of chili or lentil soup. I literally did this last night. I made an extra big pot of chili, and now that's what I had for lunch. I put them in my containers, and I have a little refrigerator because we're traveling full time in our RV. So what I make, I know that I'm going to be eating for the next few days. So portion them out in containers so it's easy to grab and go meals all week. Again, why does a plant-based diet work for weight loss? It's beautiful, right? It's so simple, right? The beauty of the plant-based diet lies in its simplicity. So with the focus on whole nutrient-dense foods, it naturally curbs your calorie intake while nourishing your body, right? That's the piece here is we're nourishing it. We're not malnourished by eating ultra-processed foods. We're eating whole foods. You get your essential vitamins, you get your minerals, you get your fiber. So then incorporating the strategies of the mindful eating, paying attention to, gut health promoting foods, really focusing on hydration, you can create a plan that not only supports weight loss, but also fuels your long-term health. All right, so I hope you found that interesting. By the way, I do have another new free masterclass called Master Metabolism and Lose Weight. The link is below. I would encourage you to check this out. If you'd like to go deeper, you're going to learn the top 5 mistakes people make on their weight loss journey. Also, my 6-step framework that I've used with so many patients to help them really pay attention to what they're doing, build the proper habits for weight loss and health in general. And then in addition to that, you're going to learn the one thing that can either make or break your weight loss journey. And it has nothing to do with what's on your plate, has nothing to do with recipes, has nothing to do with exercise. Take out your curiosity. You want to learn more? Check out below. Please click the link. It's completely free, and I'd love to see you there. Share this video if you find this helpful with someone that you know that might be struggling. If you have a friend, I think we all have friends, please do that for me. I'd appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe. Really, as always, I'm sending gratitude, joy, love, and healing your way. And I hope you have a rest of your day is absolutely wonderful. Thanks for being here with me.